My son ignored my 43 desperate calls when I needed him most. He was too busy sharing Paradise Found updates from Maui. I'm David Harlow, and I was fading away in the ICU alone. The boy I'd poured $680,000 into raising was toasting my ties, flaunting his true kin, while I lay paralyzed on my left side. For 27 years, I'd handed him my world, my job, my home, my dreams. I believed love trumped DNA. I was mistaken. His birth mom tracked him down 4 years back. And overnight, I turned into the stand-in dad who got a paycheck for playing house. But here's what Ethan doesn't know about his island getaway with them. Here's what I uncovered as those hospital lines went unanswered. His real mom paid a detective to dig into him first. Those doting siblings? They're scheming my demise in their chats. And that legacy he's eyeing? Well, I left him a note he'll never forget. If you've ever been discarded by the one you gave it all for, hit subscribe and drop your location in the comments. This one's for you, because sometimes the folks who owe you zilch become your world. And the ones who owe you the universe turn into ghosts with your surname. Let me begin with the message that shattered me. July 3rd, 2024, 6:23 a.m. Steam rose from my mug as the phone vibrated on the counter. A text from Ethan. My boy, the kid I'd nurtured since he was 6. I found my true roots. I need distance from you. Don't reach out. I'm reclaiming my birth name, Ellis. True roots. The phrase slammed into me like a gut punch, my breath catching in the dim kitchen light. For 18 months, Ethan had been drifting. Calls cut short, family meals skipped, then radio silence for weeks. When I'd probe, he'd mumble about work or self-discovery. I chalked it up to a 33-year-old forging his path. Wrong again. Back in 2020, Ethan linked up with his biological mom, Karen Ellis. She'd spotted him on LinkedIn, a thriving coder, MIT alum. All the heights I'd lifted him to. Suddenly, brothers, sisters, a sprawling lineage he never knew. I tried to celebrate it at first, until I saw they weren't embracing him. They were twisting him against me. Karen bombarded him with calls. Blood runs deeper, sweetheart. That guy raised you for a stipend. The system footed the bill, but I'm your flesh and blood. I bore you for 9 months. His sister Sophia was sharper, more venomous. Mom searched for you forever. That geezer? He just needed a caretaker for his golden years. Lies, all of it. But when abandonment scars run deep, those barbs sink in. Ethan started doubting it all. Why no wife for me? No other kids? Was I just empty inside? Did I take him in for my own gain? He swapped Dad for David. Holidays went empty. He blocked me twice. I learned from shared friends about his new lines. The knockout came when he filed to swap Harlow back to Ellis. 27 years as my son, wiped out in court docs. But here's what Ethan missed about his true kin. Here's what I unearthed but held back. Betting love would prevail over lineage. Karen Ellis didn't lose Ethan. No tragic mix-up. In 1991, at 6, she ditched him amid her opioid haze. The state stepped in after folks next door found him solo for 3 days, scavenging dry flakes from a cereal box in the same grimy shirt. Karen had 4 more kids, each from different dads, all yanked into care. No accidents, just deliberate drops. For 27 years, Karen never hunted for Ethan. Not a peep. She only surfaced in 2020 after eyeing his profile, his degree, his bankroll. I had the welfare files, the cop logs, the proof stack. But I stayed mum. Because 27 years of fatherhood taught me sometimes you shield folks from shattering facts, even if they could redeem you. Gripping that phone, scanning his farewell, a crack split through my core. Not mere sorrow, I'd tasted that. This was sharper. The dawn that mercy has edges. Quiet can pass for frailty, and some souls you rescue crave the fall. 82 minutes on, I crumpled to the tile, left arm limp, words garbled, clawing for a phone that had echoed 43 times into void. But this tale isn't the stroke, it's the aftermath. As I battled an ICU haze, Ethan chased flawless feeds. Docs later said it was a brutal ischemic hit. Clot jamming the middle cerebral artery. Half-body lock, slur speak. The sort that drops half its victims dead, the rest begging for mercy. My neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, 71 and spry, spotted me through the pane at 8:30, sprawled on the linoleum while borrowing flour. 5 more ticks, and I'd be gone. Medics hauled me to OHSU, room 314B, cardiac unit. Tubes snaked, monitors pulsed in rhythmic beeps, a mechanical symphony holding me here. When words returned, faint and thick, I rasped for Ethan. "Call my boy." Nurse Linda, soft-eyed and steady, dug his digits from my device. She dialed right away, then hourly, then every 2 for 36 hours. 43 rings, each to voicemail. "This is OHSU regarding David Harlow. Your dad's had a critical stroke. Call now, urgent. Echoes. Mr. Ellis, Linda from OHSU. Your dad's calling for you. Major stroke, touch and go. Please respond." Nothing. "Ethan, Dr. Reyes at Oregon Health. We must discuss your father's status. Stable but grave. Call back." Zip. As I lingered, half numb, fearing he'd met harm, Linda unearthed the pivot. Updating my contacts, she noted my bio. David Harlow, PhD in psych. Retired. But my resume screamed 21 years social work, not shrink. Curiosity piqued. She probed. What surfaced was my buried saga, untold even to Ethan. In 2003, I wasn't some case handler. I was Dr. David Harlow, trauma specialist, pulling $180K yearly in a sleek Portland office. 4-bed home in the hills, sleek import ride, nest egg for ease. Then Ethan crossed my path. No ordinary case. Unplaceable, they labeled him. 6, ravaged by PTSD, bounced through 8 homes in 3 years. Silent for our first 14 months. Night terrors ripping the dark. Flinched at a brush. Shattered beyond grasp. No takers. I was assessing for the state. His fate in my ink. Then I flipped both our worlds. Ditched the practice. Grabbed a social gig at $52K, a third the pay. Sold the mansion, downsized. Cashed stocks. Rewired life. 'Cause I didn't want to judge his tomorrow. I wanted to shape it. Adoption dragged 2 years. Inspections, evals, hearings. Stayed balked at a lone guy with a high-risk kid. But I battled. Next 25 years proved love's no gene game. It's election. Daily I picked his mending over my ease. His horizon over mine. MIT fees, $312K, drained retirement. Stanford Masters, $165K. Sold the pad. Crammed into a 2-bed flat. Trauma counseling, $85K across a decade. Moonlit gigs, overtime grind. Jaw fix for foster-scarred teeth, $18.5K. Noodles for months. Grand tally raising Ethan, $680,412. Bucks unspoken. Losses unvoiced. Path unregretted before him. 'Cause dads give all, seek none. Suffer mute, adore boundless. Or so I figured. Bedbound vents wheezing air into me. I grasped my error. Unbounded love ain't endless endurance. Truth about Ethan's heart dropped at 11:17 a.m., July 4th. I stirred weakly as Dr. Reyes entered, tablet in grip, face masked neutral, the doc veil for bombs. "Mr. Harlow," he murmured, "we've chased your son 36 hours. Reached someone." My pulse spiked, beeps racing. At last Ethan would rush, clarify the glitch. Spoke to Karen Ellis, claims she's Ethan's mom. Words iced my veins. Said he's off limits. Family trip to Hawaii. He slid the tablet over. Ethan's Insta, him on Waikiki Sands, wrapped with 4 strangers, grin blazing. Caption: "Fresh start, true tribe, authentic self. Home at last, blood over all, kin first, Kanj grateful, Shanja's Maui, timestamp, 11:17 a.m. As I gasped through therapy, docs debating my steps, nurses pleading his name bi-hourly, more flooded, story clips hourly. Ethan riding waves, luau fires flickering, clinking glasses with siblings. One clip, laughter bubbling, dream escape, thrilled for genuine bonds. Dr. Reyes pressed on. Karen had a note. "Tell David Ethan's done with him. He's got us now." Eyes shut, monitors filled the void with frantic rhythm. "And more," he added soft. "Your emergency financials show Ethan's cards. Trip, 24.6K, quintet, week-long premium flights, Villa Luxe." Pause. Then the dagger. "Booked May, 2 months back." Post his space text. Puzzle snapped. May, Ethan reserves paradise reunion. June, calls cease. July 3rd, farewell ping. Stroke hits. July 4th, blood deeper posts from ICU vigil. No fluke. Calculated cut. Linda hovered in shadows, stepping near. "Mr. Harlow, one more. We hit his work when direct failed. Emergency contact. Sophia Ellis." Her phone glowed. Sophia's Facebook. Full crew in paradise glow. Ethan Center. Caption: "Beaming for Lil Bro Ethan spoiling his true kin in Maui. Reunion magic. Blood pulls you back. Not moms and bonds as kin first. 1:52 p.m., July 4th, 44 hours post-stroke. Comments peeled layers. Karen: "High time my son picked us over that relic." Sophia: "Mom, you nurtured him 6 years." That outsider? State-funded sitter. Tyler: "Home at last, bro. Ditch the phony setup." Phony? Outsider? Sitter. 27 years love shrunk to subsidy. Linda eased into a chair. 15 years nursing. Seen greed rip clans. Secrets shatter. But this? Another feed. Ethan's story, 2 hours fresh, parasailing, breeze whipping, ecstasy etched, overlay. Liberty hits different. No more sham duties, sham duties. That's me now. 27 years tales, recitals, campus tours, milestones, visions shared, all fraud bonds. Karen added on call, Linda murmured. "Ethan knows your stroke, but won't bail on vacay for non-kin." World tilted, not from clot, from betrayal's crush. Dr. Reyes eyed vitals, brow furrowed. "Pressure's climbing. Stay steady." Steady? Impossible. Clarity dawned, not mere roots hunt. Coaxed desertion from his razor. Worst. Persuaders were gene donors, 0 input but strands. Karen, 6-year dumper, now true mom. Sophia, no diapers swapped or homework nights. Now sis. Me, everything sacrificer, healer of his fractures. Boundless lover, 27 years. Phony. That night, machines droning life. I resolved. If Ethan craved real versus fake kin lesson, I'd deliver. But first, calls. Not to him, to Emily Carter, my lawyer 25 years, confidant too. Handled adoption, finance flips, will at Ethan's 18th. David, worry laced her tone. Heard the stroke. You holding? Been finer, I slurred, words mending. Emily, hypothetically, if testing loyalty legally, what's possible? Beat. Test how? Say, love for self or estate bait? Another hush, then, David, what did Ethan do? Spilled it. Maui bliss, posts, 43 ghosts, true kin barbs. Post poor, minutes quiet. Bastard, she breathed. I'm gutted. Skip pity. Aid me. What endgame? Unveil my boy's core, and his true kins. Emily switched gears. Character probe legacies exist. Stipulated gifts, moral clauses, open scrutiny. Elaborate. Could stage living will reveal. Legal oddity. Convene potentials for estate chat. Then educate on kin essence. Chest stirred. Not rage, iced resolve. Needs. Proof. Your outlays for Ethan. Every yield, dollar funneled to his rise. Biokin's raw past. Witnesses. Had it. Not for leverage, but habit. Social grind drilled evidence matters. Home held 27 journals, yearly tomes of his arcs, fights, wins, love's ledger. Binders bulged, tuition stubs, therapy tabs, med bills, half-mil sacrifice trail, photo crates, vids, post-adopt grin, grad cap toss, MIT nod, 27 years proof, and 340 notes for births, feats, pride swells, penned, unsent. Hoarded for this. Emily, I said. Probe Karen Ellis clan. Raps, finances, jobs. All. Time intensive. I'm bedded. Ethan's Maui till 8th. Witnesses for reveal? First grin days, stroke twisted. Got 'em. Post Emily. 3 dials. First, Dr. Samuel Grant, old DHS boss. 30 years in, knew my cases, lives mended, rules flexed for kids. Second, Anna Thompson. Fostered her 15 back. Now caseworker, guiding shattered youths. Called me Papa David. Third, Pastor James Reed. Faith light for me, but witnessed Ethan's homecoming from last placement. Saw us forge family. All pledged aid. All bore tales of yield. Picked kin. Fatherhood's truth. Pieces aligned. Cast assembled. Ethan'd get his reunion. Just not sun-soaked. Karen Ellis's truth landed July 6th, Emily's folder in my room. Heavy with shifts. David, she settled. Brace. This outstrips your fears. Flipped to 1991 cop sheet, March 15th. Karen didn't misplace Ethan, ditched him. Cops found him in derelict flat, solo 3 days. Neighbors tipped on cries, passed report. Blurry sight caught, 6-year-old male, underfed, filthy garb, unsupervised. Neglect reports ongoing. More. 4 siblings, 85, 96, varied dads, all state seized. Tyler Ellis, 38, jail hopper for lifts and dope. Mia Ellis, 35, lost her trio to oversight. Sophia Ellis, 29, jobless, bunking with Karen in trailer squalor. Eyes shut, absorbing. None sought Ethan, 27 years. No reports, no checks, no hunts. 2020 contact? Post his LinkedIn glow. MIT, cash flow. Credit pull next. Karen, 47 KO'd cards meds. Evicted twice last 5. Job max 8 months. Monitor raced. Sophia, 32K debt, single, no kids, mom dependent. Tyler, bankrupt 19. Mia, disability, no med basis. Emily leaned. They're busted, David. Then lost, Sib emerges, MIT rich, 6 figs. Phone out, legal source texts. May 2024, Karen Sophia. Karen, push him. That fossil's got stash. Sophia, Ethan says geezers and dive, but funded MIT Stanford. Doe's there. Karen, post full cut, aid reconcile at death. Snagall, Sophia, if less than guessed. Karen, irrelevant. Ethan's loaded, guilt-ridden for ditching us. Leverage. Sophia, psych angles landing. Thinks adopt was tax ploy. Karen, prime. Hammer it, biz deal only. Stared rereading. Emily had extras. Group chat. Karen, Sophia, Tyler. Last month. Tyler. Geezer's value? Karen. Pad small, but Portland. 300K min. Sophia. Plus pension. Workers get 'em? Tyler. 67. Prime croak age. Karen. Subtle. Build trust. Sophia. Googled him, ex-doc. Doc's bank. Tyler. Why poor now? Karen. Dead docs don't spend gut iced. Not mere twist. Death plot. Damningest, Emily said. Karen's 2020 calls. Highlight. May 15th, first Ethan dial, 3 mins. Prior. 50 min to Portland PI. PI confirmed. Hired for Ethan's finances pre-contact. Snapped. Vetted worth first. Yes, not maternal ache, profit calc. PI Doug degree, Nike gig, pay band. Then outreach. Folder shut. Didn't find. Stalked. Long sink in. One last. Yesterday's Karen Sophia intercepts. Plot adding to Ethan's accounts. Post-reunion high. Text. Sophia. Hit hot iron. Guilt peaks. He'll prove good son. Karen. On it. Pushed kin financial aid. Mulling. They'll bleed him. Plan stark. 27 years I'd guarded Ethan from bio-truth. Sparing hurt. Instead, fed him to wolves. Shift imminent. July 9th, 2024, 10 a.m. Carter and Assoc offices. Ethan entered conference room expecting funeral prep. Got life's lecture instead. Emily nailed setup. Call to him, Mr. Ellis, Emily Carter, David Harlow's counsel. Urgent estate matter. Attend now. He towed the pack. Karen, Sophia, Tyler, Mia. Ellis Horde, in mock-morn garb masking lotto vibes. Watched via feed from Emily's wing office. Wheeled. Slurred. Mind razor. Ethan fidgety. Remorse flickering. Fine. Karen smug. Inheritance scenting. Better. Thanks for gathering. Emily opened at mahogany helm. Tough days, I know. Ethan squirmed. Is he David? Soon, she eased. First, estate ties to each. Folder flipped. Not Ella's sins yet. Curious on David's worth? Condo, 280K. Mortgage, 95K. Retirement, 47K. Net, 232K. Karen deflated. No windfall, split thin. But history's richer, Emily pressed. Thick binder thumped. 1997-24 finances. Guess Ethan's raise, EDC outlay? Quiet, 680 for Ethan blanched. Breakout. MIT 312K. Stanford 165K. Trauma care 85K. Dental rebuild 18.5K. Basics 100K. Pause for wait. Context. David's social earnings $1.2 million over 21. Half career to one kid. Sophia snapped. Big deal. Adoption's choice. Emily's grin chilled. True, Ms. Ellis. More choices. 2003. Dr. David Harlow. 180K Psych Pro. Hills Mansion half mil. 300K Nest. Resignation letter out. Quit March 15th. WO03 for a 52K social role. 1/3 pay. To Ethan, Sykes Eval Fosters. Socials adopt? You specifically. Ethan's tremble. State eval. Willow 3. Severe PTSD, bond issues, delays from neglect, shock, and trauma. Placement, extreme hard. Adopt odds 5%. 8 homes, 3 years, no perm interest. Lifted gaze, unadoptable Ethan, all past, save David. Tomb hush. Now, Biokin's 27-year hunt. Karen opened mouth. Emily palmed. Records official. Cop sheet down. March 15th, 91. Ethan Ellis, 6, abandoned in ruin. Malnourished, soiled, solo 3 days. Neglect alerts. Karen flushed. Ancient. I was ill. Addicted. Yes. Next, post-removal welfare checks. 0. Missing reports. 0. Custody bids. 0. PI report down. Interest sparked May 20th. Hired PI for Ethan's finances. Confirmed success. Then contact. Sophia bolted up. Absurd. We're out. Stay, Emily cool. Not done. Door swung. Dr. Grant, Anna Thompson, Pastor Reed. Meet David's true kin, Emily declared. Dr. Grant oversaw DHS. Anna, fostered by David, now worker. Like your start, Ethan? Pastor Reed saw David's vow to shield you eternal. Grant advanced. 30 years welfare. None yielded like David for you. Anna teared. Papa David rescued me. Gave future. You toss that for worth chasers. Reed soft. Many ceremonies. Yours etched. David vowed blood-level love. Held 27 years. Ethan wept. Where he? Emily doorward. Ask direct. Door parted. I wheeled in. Silence crushed. Ethan's face cycled. Stun, ease, guilt, dread, fear. Hey, son. Weak but piercing. Ethan shattered. Dad. Voice splintered, childlike. I neared table. Was. Might still. Strokes tease. Next could end. Ethan rose. Sank. Rose. Quaking. Alive. Okay. No, Ethan. Neither of us. Emily steered. David's statement. Pre-estate. Envelope passed. She aided unsteady open. Penned in bed. Your post rolling. Wandering last sight. Throat cleared. Read. Dear Ethan. If this reaches, you showed for will. Shocked. Post erasure. Not mad. Crushed, but get it. They gave what I couldn't. Genes. Belong feel. Ethan sobbed. I pressed. But grasp discard, not cash. I ignore that. 27 years picked love, you over all. Eyed him. Adopted not for need, son. You need a dad. Recall meet you. Mute 14 months. Touch flinch. 43 pounds 6. Scavenge learned. Karen stirred. Grant halted. Records back every word. Trauma deep. Read on. Yielded career not forced. Wanted. Saving you wealth. Sold home. Drained savings. Scraped 1.8K monthly for your debt-free Stanford. Ethan's face buried. Dad, sorry. So sorry. Not done. Gentle. Biomom 20 contact. Cash-driven. PI Finance Pro pre-call. Missed chance. Not you. Tabled evidence gestured. Chats show. Not SIB. Pension ticket. Emily phoned. Karen to Sophia. May 15th. 24. Push. Fossils stashed. Sophia to Karen. May 18. Post cut. Reconcile death. Grab all. Tyler Group June says. Geezer worth. 67. Croak Prime. Ethan horror-gazed Karen. Mom, real! Karen cracked. Not like that, sweet. Ensured your care. By death-plotting Dad. Not Dad, Sophia yelled. State-paid watcher. Chaos. And a furious Rose. Watcher? Quit 180K for 50K. Gave all. Reed stern. Blatant twist of vulnerable. Abuse. Exploit. Grant phoned. Logging for DHS Elder exploit probe. Hand up for quiet. Letter more. Voice firmed. Ethan, you get all. Not deserved post-deed, but 27-year vow. Boundless love. Dads don't yank at disappoint. Ethan heaved. Dad, halt. Wrong. See now. But love conditioned now. On. Emily dock down. Want it? Terms. 1. Public social sorry for emergency ditch. Detail vacay over life to Hawaii viewers. Ethan nodded wild. Yes. 2. 6 months my care. Daily, real son way. Promise. 3. 100 foster volunteer hours. Witness unchosen kids. Absolutely. 4. Apology letter my sacrifices. Read to 10 witnesses. These who saw ditch. Now even. Final whisper drop. Year no Ellis contact. Banned while relearn true kin. Karen leaped. Can't. Blood us, cold stare. You dumped 6-year addict. Never sought. Contact post-success. 4 years poison versus his savor. Not kin. Leeches. Grant forward. Ms. Ellis DHS probes elder fraud conspiracy. Lawyer up. Sophia Dorward. Madness. Gone. No. Emily. Security here. Portland PD wants elder abuse conspiracy chat. Tyler flushed Rose. He stole our bro. Wheeled near. He recoiled. Saved neglected dying kid. You absent. To Ethan. Your call, son. Inherit with terms. Grasp kin. Or Ellis walk. Test love son's wealth. No pause. Ethan knelt by Will. You, Dad. Always you. Confused. Crave belong. Forgot I had. Ellis disgust glance. Out. Used me. Hurt best man known. Karen desperate. Honey, don't let manipulate. Us real. Ethan Rose. Voice steel. Real don't dump sixes. Don't death plot cash. Don't twist betray savor. This man's true. My father. Lifetime repay won't suffice. As guards hauled Ellis's, Ethan knelt again. Dad forgive? Good hand to his cheek. Son did pre-ask. Tail exploded 48 hours. Ethan honored first. Evening video on Insta, FB, TikTok. My room backdrop. Eyes swollen. I'm Ethan Harlow. Started. Weeks back, Maui pics. Blood thicker, true kin cheer. Untold. As posted, Dad. Adopter. Razor. All yielder. ICU dying post-stroke. Raw. Bare. Gutting. Spilled. Ditch. Twist. Legacy ploy. 27 love. Tossed for cash-hungry strangers. Shows genes over love. Strands over yield. Bio over essence. Wrong. Sorry. Blast. 4.2 mil views. Day 1. Comments raged. Ditch stroke for vacay? Vile. Sacrificed career? You post blood deep as he dies? Unpardonable. Bio's death plotted money. Jail him. Kin shows up, not shares genes. Hard lesson. Spread sparked fallout. Ethan's Nike gig saw vid. Maui stamps mid-crisis. July 12th, 3 post reveal. Axed. Values breach. Family duty. Ethics. Unofficial. Brand no-go for Dad Ditcher. Local press grabbed. Portland Tribune front. Adopt Dad's devotion. Son's sting. Heart rend clan tale. Reporter Amanda Hale. Foster beat vet, grilled Grant. Hannah, my touched lives. Unearthed forgets. Triple job Xmas for Ethan's school rig. Car slept week for Joe up. Apps penned, letters forged, dreams poverty funded. Week on, GMA, CNN, Fox nabbed. Hook. BIOS twist success. Man versus all sacrifice adopt dad. Peak fallout July 15th. DHS wrapped Ellis probe. Karen. Elder exploit attempt. Fraud conspiracy. Texts. Call sealed. Sophia accessory. Tyler. Elder terror threats. Trio no contact ban breach jail. Foster world rallied. Adopt clans, ex-kids, workers shared chosen buzz bio yarns. Anna launched My Name Fund for aging out fosters. 2 weeks, 50K plus. Read group for bio interfere adopts. Debut 60. Grant trained on case for exploit spot prevent. But deepest, personal. Ethan bunked my flat July 20, not visits, full time. Job hunt leave for my care. Meals, PT halls, drills, couch crashes. First in 18 months, real talks. His isolation ache, belong crave. How Karen, Sophia slow-dripped venom, cheapening adopt love versus bio. I shared journals, letters, silent pride in his rise. Why sacrifices hushed, love no invoice. July 25th, 3 weeks post-hit, Ethan read apology to Will's 10. But by then, beyond a state, father-son relearn, kin choice. Daily. Love tough, stay simple, yield unasked, re-choosing, grasping weight. 6 months on, son returned. Not coder whiz, MIT star, Maui spoiler. The 6-year thunder clinger. Dad wonder-voiced, love heals all believer. Ethan met terms. Fostered vols with mirror kids. Fractured, fearful, unloved convinced. Saw my 97 view, choice needy youths. Posted recovery. World saw kin care. No tropics. Son aiding dad. Rewalk. Respeak. Rewrite offhand. Estate moot. Ethan sought no cash. Forgive, respect, love. Earn son right. Did. January 20th, 2025. 6 post-stroke. I will tweaked last. Not terms, add heirs. Anna Thompson. Sunday caller, Papa David. Grant, multi-kid saver partner. Reed. Sacred choice reminder. And Ethan Harlow. Not Ellis. Reclaimed December 15th. Court honoring 27 boundless love man. Lesson? Not thanks legacy kin. Borders. Boundless love no endless bear. Love full bar enable ruin. Forgive stingson's ongoing slight. Love choice. And self-worth too. Ellis's ping Ethan holidays. Cash please. Blocks unread. Learned. True kin no need crawl. Me? Grateful not stroke. Ditch. Ache. That love triumphed. Truth counts. Some stings forgive. Bonds rebuild. Mostly, Ethan grasped my eternal no. Strongest ties no blood. Choice, yield, daily love acts. Share a moment someone yielded for you and your honor of it.